Hello, how are you all? I hope you're well. Finally, I will finally be watching the music video in its entirety and reacting to it with you. This is Ben Shapiro rapping. Yes, you heard me correctly. Ben Shapiro rapping. He is featured on the newest song/music video that was put out by Tom MacDonald. I used to react to a lot of Tom MacDonald music videos on this channel. I haven't recently, but what a great way to bring those back. Then celebrate. Ben Shapiro now is the #1 rap artist. So when I first heard that this was coming out and he wouldn't just be in the music video but actively saying words really fast in a rhyming manner that some of us know of as rapping, I thought to myself, you know what? We can abort this mission. We can just turn back. We can turn this car around. It's not too late. No one saw anything. People forget easily. It's not too late. It's never too late. But they did, in fact, release it. And ironically, it went to #1 on the iTunes charts. I believe it's still #1 on the iTunes charts. And it was there all weekend. What was really funny is that Ben Shapiro actually calls out Nicki Minaj on the song. The only reason I know that is because she mentions it here, so we'll watch it together. She also released an album. I don't know if she released it this weekend, but she released it very, very soon. So the fact that she released a new album and Ben Shapiro beat her on the charts. And the thing is, too, when you're an artist and you're releasing any new work, you and your team are glued to those charts. You're watching the charts like crazy. So this did not go unnoticed. Tom MacDonald and Ben Shapiro beat out Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears, everyone. And here was Nicki. Oh, this is them on the charts. Here is Nicki Minaj. This is what she tweeted. Ben Shapiro put out a diss record. He said his comment sections are filled with woke Karens. This song is #1 on iTunes in the US. What is really happening? And who is that other man rapping? Is this real life? He said, Nicki, take some notes. Nah. Okay, let's listen to it. Let's listen to it. Without further ado, here is the first part of Facts by Tom MacDonald. By the way, you can go to iTunes and buy the song, help them keep their #1 spot, and show Nicki Minaj and Justin Timberlake and Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, let's watch the song. Let's watch the song. Let's listen to the song and watch the video.
They call me offensive, controversial. There's only 2 genders, boys and girls.
They can't cancel my message cause I'm the biggest independent rapper in the whole friggin' world.
Claim that I'm racist, yeah, alright. I'm not ashamed because I'm white.
If every Caucasian's a bigot, I guess every Muslim's a terrorist. Every liberal is right. I don't wanna talk to folks who don't get it. Go woke, go broke, no hope, it's pathetic. Pro-choice, pronouns, pro-love, you're progressive. But you ain't pro-gun, no one to protect it. Where the American flags at? Remember when people would hang those? They've been taken down, they all been replaced with BLM flags or a rainbow.
This ain't rap, this ain't money, cars and clothes. We ain't selling drugs, we ain't gonna overdose.
So far, I love it. Very, very, very used to Tom MacDonald and his style, and he brings up how the progressives are now like the authoritarian ones. It's interesting because if you actually look at the definition of liberal, like the classical definition of liberal, the definition is to be tolerant of people that have different beliefs and ways of life than you. And our liberals have actually become the exact opposite than that. They don't have tolerance for anyone that has beliefs that are different than them. In fact, they will cancel you in a second. And that's the beauty of someone like Tom MacDonald and why I love to celebrate him so much. I come from an acting background, so it's very similar there. You know, in order to be successful in the big studio films, you need the fancy manager, the big agent, all of these people behind you telling you what to do. He has no manager, he has no agent, or last time I checked, he didn't. He produces his own music videos, him and his girlfriend. He does everything himself. And because he does everything himself, he has complete creative control. He can do what he wants. He can say what he wants. And a part of me thinks that some of the more famous rappers with the big labels and big managers and all that, sometimes I wonder if they're a little bit jealous of someone like Tom MacDonald, especially, and one of my favorite things is he always dominates the charts. Again, I haven't followed him super recently, but way back in the day when we used to watch all of his videos together, every single time he dropped a song, it was #1 that weekend, beating out all of those artists with all of the fancy people with the puppet strings telling them what to do, which is how I see it, allegedly. Okay, let's watch the rest.
We ain't pushing guns, ain't promoting stripper poles. We won't turn your sons into thugs or your daughters into hoes. I don't care if I offend you. I was put here to upset you. You can cry and you can scream, you can riot in the streets, you defunded the police, now there's no one to protect you. I hope I offend you. I ask myself what would Ben do? Let's just keep it real, facts, don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man who don't respect.
I knew that he was gonna start rapping there, so I wanted to make sure I cut it right there. Isn't it wild that now being like Christian or having morals or having traditional values, now that's offensive? Or thanking God or telling people that you're a Christian or that you believe in God or you like the Bible, like now that is considered offensive. And then you see mainstream rap artists, pop artists just out there just like full devil, just all devil, demonic, all of that, and that's considered like that's okay, that's mainstream. But now actually having values and rapping about wholesome things, that's offensive. That's offensive. Okay, here's Ben Shapiro rapping. We're just gonna do it.
Let's look at the stats, I've got the facts. My money like Lizzo, my pockets are fat. Homie, I'm epic, don't be a wap. Dog, it's a yarmulke, homie, no cap. Look at the graphs, look at my charts. You're blowing money on strippers and cars. You going to prison, I'm on television. Dog, no one knows who you are. Keep hating on me on the internet. My comment section all woke Karens. And I make racks off compound interest. Y'all live with your parents. Nikki, take some notes, I just did this for fun. All my people download this, let's get a Billboard #1.
He did a good job. I thought it was going to be so cringy. I did see a little part of it, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. He did really good, and he did. He called out Nicki Minaj. Oh, how funny is that, that she actually dropped an album so close to this song coming out, and he beat her. He beat her in the charts, and then he said in the song, just doing this for fun. Oh, that's good. That's good. Just seeing that #1 made it all worth it. It made it all worth it. All right, let's continue.
Rap, this ain't money, cars and clothes. We ain't selling drugs, we ain't gonna overdose. We ain't pushing guns, ain't promoting stripper poles. We won't turn your sons into thugs or your daughters into hoes. I don't care if I offend you. I was put here to upset you. You can cry and you can scream, you can riot in the streets, you defunded the police, now there's no one to protect you. I hope I offend you.
You know what's crazy? So they talk about, we don't want to turn your daughters into hoes. Sorry. We don't want to turn your daughters into hoes, rap about like getting drunk and high and spending all your money, stuff like that. If you look back in the day, like how they control populations, how they dismantle populations, that's kind of what they do. Like they convince the girls to be promiscuous, they take away masculinity from the men, all of this stuff. That's what a lot of the music industry does. Like look at what a lot of the male artists now, obviously not all of them, but a lot of them are really feminine, or they'll dress them up like women. Interesting. And then a lot of the songs, it just tells you, like I always think about Beyonce, and she's been married to Jay-Z. She's been with him for how long? They have this beautiful family together, but a lot of her songs are about going to the club and dancing and all of that stuff. Do you really think that Beyonce is at the club doing that without her man? I seriously doubt it. But that's what a lot of our music is about. There's one song that I always think about. It's a Katy Perry song, and the song is laughing because they're spending all of their rent money at the club getting drunk. I remember I listened to that and I had this weird moment of clarity, like what actually is this? This is what people listen to? Obviously, I was listening to it. Okay, let's listen to the rest.
I ask myself what would Ben do? Let's just keep it real facts. Don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man who don't respect you. You mad, you mad, you mad. I guess it's cool to be the victim, well, I'ma be the man. You sad, you sad, you sad. You just try to get attention, being triggered's all you have. You mad, you mad, you mad. You blame everybody else for every problem that you can.
If you look at wokeness like a religion, look at it like a religion, and then it'll seem really messed up that they make you participate in their religion. As a Christian, I wouldn't make you sit down and pray with me. I wouldn't make you repeat things that I repeat. I wouldn't make you repeat back scripture to me. That would be really messed up. And wokeness, if you look at it, if you treat it like a religion, you realize how messed up it is that people make you participate. I don't believe this. Sorry. This isn't what I believe in. These aren't my set beliefs. And they hold those beliefs so close to them, almost like a religion. That's why I call it a religion.
You sad, you sad, you sad. I will never say I'm sorry, I ain't taking nothing back. I don't care if I offend you. I was put here to upset you. You can cry and you can scream. You can riot in the streets. You defunded the police. Now there's no one to protect you. I hope I offend you. I ask myself what would Ben do? Let's just keep it real facts. Don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man who don't respect you.
I love it. I thought it's much better than what I thought. I'm telling you, I know I said it earlier, but I wasn't sure how that was really gonna go. But I think they did a really good job. I didn't think it was cheesy at all. And the only parts where it did feel a little cheesy, I think it was supposed to be a little cheesy. I thought it was awesome. So I did learn, some people speculated that Ben rapping was AI. It wasn't AI. I do believe that was real. Although Tom MacDonald filmed that in his garage, and then they added Ben on top of that. So Ben filmed that wherever he's located. He filmed his part, and then Tom MacDonald filmed his part in his garage, and Ben's people sent him the footage, and then they put him in the music video. So that part he was put in, but it was him rapping. That was no AI. I thought it was really good. I liked it. Let me know what you guys think.